Hi there, it's me again, Natra. I just want to make a very short guide about the garrison buildings required for raiding. What is the garrison? It's the new daily quest hub that Blizzard offers us. There's no way to avoid it, so you better deal with it and actually take advantage from what it's there to offer. So you have buildings that can actually enhance your professions, offer missions and all that. So there are 3 levels of buildings, 3 levels of garrison, like 1, 2, 3. We're not gonna even talk about level 1 because you upgrade pretty fast to level 2. With level 2 you get 2 small slots for buildings, 1 medium, 1 large. With level 3 you get 3 smalls, 2 mediums and 2 large. It's kind of a stretch between 2 and 3 because it requires a lot of resources and you might need that extra slot, but like you need only 4, like you need 5 buildings for raiding. There's argument for a couple more, but like those are the main ones. Like you need 5 buildings, and the 5th one you will only be able to do when you upgrade your garrison to level 3. But let's start with the first 4. So the main one is the profession building that matches your armor profession crafting. That's for me it's tannery, which is matching leather working, and if you're like and gives me extra cooldowns and higher level on the items I make, so actually get up to that item level for raiding faster. And if you're plateware, that's obviously blacksmithing and the forge. So you can still get resources from those building and craft as well, even though you don't have the profession, but it gives you higher level if you do have the profession, and it gives you more cooldowns on the materials. So no brainer, you gotta use it. Salvage yard, you have followers, which we'll talk about in a second. You send on a mission, they give you some stuff back, like for example, like there are missions for upgrades, experience, gold and all that. However, most of the times they return boxes which you can salvage if you have the salvage yard building, and those salvage boxes they actually can contain upgrades and all that. So it's pretty good to have it. I mean, it's a must, no brainer. You gotta have that one. Lumber mill, it's not the building that you want to have. I did it by mistake. I'll still keep it because like what you need here is barn level 3. You get level 3 when you upgrade the garrison level 3, so you can actually get the building level 3 there and then. So that's why I don't have it immediately, but it's a good thing to just build it whenever you can. Level 3 gives you savage blood, that's required for upgrades, and for me would have been even better because it gives me skinning, extra skinning options. So barn, it's the only medium that required for raiding. Lumber mill kind of helps building your other buildings because it gives you extra resources. I did it by mistake, but just keep it because I really don't want to waste the garrison resources yet. Okay, so here is we're in a bit of a pickle that the large buildings, they require 2 large buildings for raiding, like war mill or slash for the alliance, slash dwarven bunker for alliance. So that one gives you a chance for a higher level of questing and all those gears you obtain. Piece of gears that you obtain. So when you reach level 100, most of the times you'll be able to queue for heroics right away because it's gonna give you those options immediately. Because again, you're gonna give you higher level gear than the one you usually should be obtaining. So no brainer, you gotta have those, like war mill. The barracks, you can't have it right away until you just actually build like a garrison level 3. It's not a huge advantage, but it is advantage. So still, it gives you 5 extra followers. That's something you need. You have like 20 cap right now, and that's gonna give you 5 extra. Like more missions, more upgrades, more items. So no brainer as well. 5 buildings. Those 4 you can build it almost right away. Your armor gear, profession building, whichever it is for you. Salvage yards for the second small, war mill at the very beginning, then you just add the barracks whenever you get to level 3, and barn, that's as well, no brainer. You don't need to do it right away. If I was redoing my like just leveling out, first thing I would do is the profession that matches my armor profession. Then salvage yard, then war mill, and barn will be the third one. And those three, they're kind of preset. You have it anyways. It's a fishing shack, herb garden, and blacksmith. Not blacksmith, mining. So all the profession buildings, they give you that profession even though you don't have it as a profession. Those gonna give you extra like mats that you might need for your main armor profession. For example, for me, leatherworking requires a lot of ore for some reason instead of herbs. So supplement all the ores I get from here to my main profession, and herbs probably I'll do something else, alchemy, or it's not a big of a deal what you do with that one, because those are mats you can still obtain, like you buy. If you have the time, you can actually do it yourself, build a third small building for alchemy, and just supply with herbs. For example, if it's a blacksmithing, might be something else, but for me, or it's the one I'll be using all the time. And that's pretty much for the buildings. I mean, you don't need. I mean, you can actually, for example, you can put a floor in it, and it gives you extra mats from the work orders that you get from the cooldowns. And might double it. So there's a rumor going on that if you don't need to keep the floor there all the time, you only need it whenever you collect. I'm not sure if that's true. I'll check it out and probably put it in the description. So it's worth a check. You don't want to waste your followers all day long on that one. Especially for me, the only one I can use, it's the epic, one of the two epic ones I have, and don't want to waste it here. So followers, you have the cap of 20 followers at the very beginning. When you get a barrack, you get a cap of 25. So you have like more than 20. You have to disable. I mean, you have to deactivate one of it. Like just to be able to use it on a mission. So there are three quality, like common, rare, and epic. So common has one ability, one trait, rare has one ability, two traits, and epic has like two. And let me see what I have as an epic here. Epic has like 2 abilities, 3 traits. So traits are not as important. They are important, but not as much as the abilities. Ideally, you want to just get one of those guides. I'll just post one of them in the description to get as many followers as you can, so you can have a little bit more variety to choose from. Rares, and they all can become rare and epic, but it takes a lot of it takes a lot of experience after level 100, so you rather have like a rare and epic right away. So what it matters for missions are the abilities mostly, and you want to have like a nice mix of all of them. There are 9 possible, so at least you have 2 of each. So for example, those, like that one has like 2 different abilities, can actually it's better than having one, obviously. Those extra traits sometimes can help in a mission, depends like what is the mission against, gives you extra percentage, but that one, it's like the main one, it's really that's what it counts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, ideally you want to just get one of those guides and just check where all the forwards are, and you just aim for the epic and the rare ones first, so because they're the most important one. You want to level them all up to like 100, and especially if you have the rare and epic, those are the ones you should be aiming at the very beginning. So for example here, like I deactivated the ones that I really don't need as much. If you see their like ability that actually count the timed battle like ability, I don't need as many obviously, so that's why I deactivated some of the greens I have. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing else to. There's so much more to think about in the garrison. It's so much fun, but if you don't care as much, and all here for the raiding, then you just ignore everything else and just do that at the very beginning. And then if you wanna just have some fun with the garrison, just feel free to check it out. But that's all you need at the very beginning. That's all from me, and have a great day.